Hi and welcome to one of my quick watch videos here on Chrono Evolution. These again are all watches I own in my collection, so these are not just reviews for purchase. These are me sharing with you my watches and the tastes and things that I enjoy. So this is a Grand Seiko SBGR0261. As you can see, this is pre-rebranding of the Seiko name, as it does have Seiko at the top at 12 o'clock and Grand Seiko at the bottom at 6 o'clock. I was able to acquire this in Tokyo, as being Japan. Pre-owned Grand Seikos are far more plentiful probably than any place else. This is a beautiful watch. When I saw it, it was something that I really wanted to add to my collection. It has that fantastic eggshell creamy dial. Has a lot of depth to it. Probably doesn't come through in the camera as well as it does in person, but I think that's typical of Grand Seiko. It's very hard to really understand and appreciate them without seeing them in person. One of the things that must have for me as a Grand Seiko mechanical is a display caseback, because I do love Grand Seiko's work on the movement. I really wanted to be able to see it, so this one does have that. Has a lovely case. This is one of the more classical style cases. It's fully polished. It has pierced lugs, so you can very easily change straps without risking scratching the case, that is. Really fantastic piece. I mean, it is obviously more of a dressy piece than some of my others, but it does have great deal of versatility, depending upon what kind of strap you wear it on. Let me quickly throw it on my wrist just so you can see how it sits. Okay, here we go. Again, my wrist, 7¼ inches, 18½ centimeters roughly. Sits a little high as you expected with that dome crystal, but that's perfectly fine. It never feels too big or obtrusive, and it is just an absolutely lovely watch. Has those fantastic facet cut Grand Seiko markers that just catch the light in so many ways. Some people say that a lot of the Grand Seikos don't have aluminum because they don't need them, because the facets are cut such that they will reflect any light if there's any found in the room at all, and I find this to be largely true. It's not as good as a dive watch loom, of course, but if you're in a movie theater or something like that, you can just quickly twist your wrist and you'll catch the markers and you can tell the time. So really fantastic piece. Grand Seiko SBGR0261 mechanical.